Tara 2 and 3 Tara 3. And the panel found that these are all different situations. One critical issue, of course, was that the European Union said, or claimed, of course, by way of defense, we are convinced, following advice of our best scientific experts, that the use of these growth hormones in a sustained way increases significantly the risk of cancer in humans who consume such beef. The Americans, of course, fielded their best scientific experts, and you had sort of a wonderful contest of the best scientific practice transatlantic. It's like a ping pong, you know, who is the better, who has the best science on his side. And just imagine, there's a panel of non-experts, not necessarily legal experts, sitting there facing this evidence. What are they going to do? How are they going to decide which is the better one? Okay. Leading to the further issue, which especially in terms of the SBS and TBT matters, is always with us, the uncertainty of even the best scientific practice. It changes. Discoveries are made every single day and being revised, updated, discarded, renewed. There is no standstill in this. And that's also interesting because of what happened afterwards. The United States, of course, said, show us, can you prove that growth hormones cause or are at all related to increased risks of cancer? And the European Union said, we don't have to show you that. It's enough that we are sufficiently concerned about the risks inherent in the use of these substances to prevent its use by way of precaution. In other words, we want to be sure, even if we can't prove it in a sort of laboratory sense, we want to be sure that the risk is not getting out of hand or minimal. The European Union, in its pleadings, as I said already, raised the issue of the precautionary principle. In other words, it said, even if we can't prove it, we want to ensure public health, and we are justified in doing that by way of precaution. We're coming close to being able to prove it, but if you think we haven't, then we invoke the customary international law principle of precaution. The United States claimed there is no such customary law principle of precaution, even though in environmental law everybody knows it has been used quite in quite extensive manner, but perhaps not in this kind of setting. The panel chairman, and of course public international lawyers were very interested to see, the panel chairman, very exceptionally, was a professor of law from the University of Bern in Switzerland, a public international lawyer. And so everybody was hoping that he would say something, or at least make the panel adopt some sentence or two in dealing with the claim and the refutation of the claim that the precautionary principle constitutes customary international. He did not. He didn't have to. He avoided the issue. He sidestepped it, which of course is, as Kira will confirm, one of the foremost techniques